Welcome back to this GovTech series of interviews. My name is Danny Frietman. I'm one of the co-founders of GovTechNL the Netherlands, together with Rogier Klimby. On the 1st of November, the GovTech Summit will take place again in The Hague. Last year hybrid, this year physically, in the World Forum. One of the biggest partners of that summit is The Hague. And the guy who's running behind the show behind it is next to me, Branko Van Loon, Senior Policy Officer. Branko, good to have you.
Thank you, Danny. Good to have you.
At The Hague Tech, we're physically in The Hague. So I think for the audience, what does a Senior Policy Officer do?
Well, don't give me too much credit. I'm not alone in this. I'm just one of the many people working hard behind the scenes. But yes, GovTech, we're here in The Hague, The Hague Tech, a very important place in the city where a lot of startups, young companies working on tech are, and we're really proud of that. And we're trying to now expand The Hague as a tech city.
Yeah. This theme, GovTech, right? We're going to talk about this in the next 5 to 7 minutes, right? Why is this so important for you from your perspective that it is linked to the city of The Hague?
Well, I work for the Department of Economic Affairs, and my sectors are government and the legal sector. Big sectors in The Hague in terms of jobs, people working at ministries, at the courts. And let's be honest, government is a bit, an old-fashioned sector.
Yes, it is.
But we must digitalize in society, government as well, and the legal sector. But we need help. We need a new way of cooperation between government institutions and the tech sector.
Yeah.
The tech sector knows what's going on, and me as a civil servant, I hardly know anything about artificial intelligence of data or how to use it. So we need to find a way how to combine the knowledge and experience in that to move forward, because otherwise we will stay behind as a city, as a country.
Yeah. You're the linking pin, Branko, also towards the Ministry of Interior Affairs, Binnenlandse Zaken for Dutch, but also to the province. Why is it so important that you work together, closely together with the regional, but also our national government in light of the GovTech Summit?
Well, this is a national proposition, a European thing. So, yeah, I work for the city. It's very local government. So we try to facilitate, the cooperation between governments and the tech sector in a physical location, like here in The Hague Tech. That's needed. So I'm a sort middleman in that. Very practical, actually.
Yeah, making just things work, right?
Yeah.
So in a few weeks from now, and probably when you see this video, it's already near to 1st of November, Branko. People, I think probably between 1,500 and 2,000 people will visit The Hague, will visit the GovTech Summit, will listen to the opening by our Mayor Jan van Zanen and State Secretary Van Huffelen. What are you hoping they gain out of the summit when they go back home towards Japan, Estonia, France, Germany, wherever they come from?
Well, first of all, we're really excited to have a live GovTech Summit again, because the program is amazing. Much credit for public for that. But the real value of such a summit is to meet people, and especially meet people from another line of business. For me, I want to learn from startups, but also from the bigger tech companies. From scholars, how they view the digitalization issue. That's so valuable, and so it's about the program, but even more about meeting people and learning their perspective. And we're really proud to host this summit in The Hague, center of government in the Netherlands, but also with good connections in Europe. So we want to welcome everyone to The Hague, for to meet each other as an international meeting place. And when you go back to where you live, where you work, you take your experience, you know more people, you have better understanding of other perspectives, other challenges. Well, I think the challenges are the same actually, but the approach, we're all trying to invent the wheel. So if we talk about it, then we can see where failures were and where successes are. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Branko, before we close this interview down, are you open for also talks about, new ways of partnership in this ecosystem. Are you always open for a cup of coffee when it's 1st of November?
Oh, yes.
Yes?
Yes, please. Just when we see each other there, I hope to see you there. Just grab my arm. Better to have a beer after the summit. Even,
exactly.
So, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Branko, for being in the studio. Thank you. 1st of November, the GovTech Summit taking place in the World Forum. See you there.